10 portal, and today in New Zealand is the 10th of the 10th. Now a couple of years ago I did a workshop on 1010 and what it means, the true meaning of 1010, and this is the time of getting into your higher consciousness, raising your higher consciousness. It's also connected to what's going on in Earth at the moment and the hurricanes, the disasters such as flooding, fires, eruptions, earthquakes. This is all about waking up the masses and giving them the last chance to find their true consciousness, their source consciousness. And this 1010 Stargate portal opens that up today. It's interesting because Hurricane Milton touches ground in Florida around now. And it's all galactic. It's all galactic energy coming in. They're coming in to help cleanse Earth. This is the forming of new Earth, the forming of the diamond. And as I said yesterday in my live, we have 75% to go to complete. Part of this movement is to allow yourself to go into your highest consciousness, to be able to access the knowledge, the wisdom, the keepers of light up there that give you the information, your team of light, your ascended masters. This is to help you, to guide you through New Earth, to become more in tune to what really is with one. So you're becoming one with one. You're becoming one with nature. You're becoming one with life. You're becoming one with love, energy, frequency. And so to do that, you have to raise your consciousness to be able to get to that point. And this is what the 1010 portal is about. It's about opening up the consciousness to many who have not opened yet. This is their last chance. And that is why a lot of it running from the storm. You've got mandatory evacuations happening. Now, we have free will in this world. Your free will is, do I stay or do I go? If it was me, I'd be staying. I'd be staying put in my house. I would not move. I would not leave my house. Because it's about the trust. Again, we were warned and have been notified through channelings that we must learn to trust the process. And to get that progress of going into that 75%, we must trust to get there. So these people that are running in fear, these people that are evacuating, it's not about their safety, it's about their fear. And this is keeping them in low dimension. It's keeping them in a low frequency where they're not opening up their consciousness. This is their last chance to be part of New Earth. And if they're not, they're going to live the old Earth ways. So as we talked about yesterday, this is about the galactic frequency coming in, the ships coming in to work with you, to work with the cleansing of Earth, the soils, the chemical spills, the acid spills, what the weather manipulation has done. And something that we really need to be aware of is the fact that there's still a lot of damage done to the soils, to the plant life, to the waterways. So a lot of this flooding is here to cleanse the waterways, to ensure that the waterways get flowing freely. Sorry, my door keeps slamming. I'm going to get up and shut it if it continues. So it's basically to clear the waterways, to get the sapphire water running. And I did channel from Graham the Sasquatch recently. The sapphire water is already here. We've just got to allow it to come now and run freely. And this is part of what this hurricane is doing. It's flowing the water, clearing everything of bad to bring in that new sapphire water, which is healing water, crystal water content. So 1010 is about knowing your higher self. And it's about connecting into that consciousness that we are blocked from. We've got to learn how to drop the programming. We've got to learn to drop the ego so you can get straight into that whole space of consciousness. If you live in that consciousness, you see everything that's not real. You see the false matrix. You see everything you've learned from childhood is a lie. Everything you thought was truth is no longer truth. Once you get there and then raise your frequency even more to connect to pure source, then you're able to move into that diamond. Because the reason they're clearing earth, the reason they're making it a new earth, rid of everything that we've ever known, and they're making us clear, clean, pure, to go into that diamond. So you'll have clear, clean, pure earth, and you'll have clean, clear, pure beings. We will not be called humans. We will be called diamonds, because we're going into the diamond frequency. So you see, this is how it's working. So they've had to bring in all these things to clear away. So I'm just going to go over a couple of my notes here about the 1010 and what it means. I do have an activation, and I may even do some light channeling if you're interested. The biggest thing about the 1010 portal is it allows people that are sort of sitting on the fence to shift, to be pushed, to open up, to let go. Because with the 1010 frequency, what it does is it switches something on to push you to make that decision. Am I going to go this way, or am I going to go that way? And this is what this 1010 is about. So they've brought in all these sort of incidents to force people to rethink, to get a center in their direction, which way they're going to go. So you've got people running from the storm. You've got people in fear. You've got people that are constantly worried about, what about my house? What about my car? What about my material items? They need to switch from that. With this 1010 portal coming in and opening up, it's going to make them review things. It's going to make them go into that higher consciousness and see what really is happening. This is their last chance to be able to fit into the diamond new earth. If they don't, they remain in the old earth, or their soul contracts take them out. So the messages I was getting through all of this is we're going into a time of golden rays. Now, the golden rays are going to come from, as I said, the central sun. Not the fake sun out there, that man-made. We're talking the true central sun in the universe that gives us our light codes, that feeds our bodies, that feeds our consciousness, feeds our light. You will know and you will feel that light within. It's going to get brighter. It's going to get brighter for us light workers that work in codes, that are the way showers, are the warriors. It's going to get a lot brighter after today. Once the storms have passed, the golden rays will come in. Then this new knowledge will come forward. And this new knowledge will be able to help people. It will be able to guide people. The people that have been sitting on the fence have woken up a little bit and thought, this is not real, that something's going on here. Then you've got more knowledge to help them out, to support them. I saw these golden code raids by March 2025. Absolutely, they're coming through. And remember that 75% of Earth is going to be ready around that time. So a lot of people are going to receive new gifts. They're going to receive new knowledge. They're going to understand their service more and their mission. They're going to start to wake up and realize they're here for a purpose. not to be enslaved in an office all day or enslaved in a 9-to-5 job. They're going to be here for a proper purpose. Another time to take at the moment is to sit back and do your journals and write down everything you're feeling. Write down the frequency you're feeling. This frequency is coming in very strong. These solar flares are strong with these storms. These galactic energies are coming in, and they're affecting our teeth, because our teeth are actually crystals. These are crystals. They are the same makeup as the quartz crystal. And so crystals are frequency, and crystals feel frequency. It's like, you know, the sound of the nails going down the blackboard. That's why your teeth go all funny, because they're a crystal. They feel it. They sense that sound. And so with this new energy and this new frequency coming in, it's affecting our teeth. So if you've got teeth problems at the moment, it's connected to that. So how can you guide people to open up their consciousness, to show them signs, to understand the signs, to read the signs and how they are forming? I posted a picture of the storm, the hurricane, in my group this morning, and I said, see the flat base of the cloud? It's a ship. A cloud does not have a flat base. It's usually fluffy, you know, like cotton wool. And I said, you can see clearly the ship. That's the sign. People don't see it that way. They're so focused on the fear that's been put out there, weather modification, this, that, and the other. No, it's not. It's galactic energy coming in to clean the earth, so we can have a clean earth in the diamond, and we can have clean diamond people. So we have to clean our consciousness, and this is why the 1010 portal is very important this year. It's about cleaning the consciousness, cleaning everything out, last minute awakening, mass awakening. Those that are running at the moment and hiding are not going to wake up. This is for mainly the ones that we know are sort of sitting on the fence. And it's a time to think outside the square, to look outside the square and see, hey, let's be open-minded here. Maybe these people are all right. Let's have a look at these options. Let's get an understanding of this, because it goes very, very deep. There's a lot of wisdom coming into the planet right now, and that's going to help a lot of people. There's going to be needing a lot of healing. So it's a time to watch your dreams. Your dreams are going to become very active, and you're going to go away and do journeys and missions in your dreams. You'll get more understanding of these messages through your dreams. So where you're going, what you're doing, what's your mission, what's your purpose, that kind of thing. It's going to be shown more in your dreams. And I will channel that from Master Orbit or Commander Usher and just find out exactly what it means. So it's about letting go of old self-belief, being determined to change yourself, being determined to do what's the best, the highest good for yourself. Discover something new every day. So this is the time to go out and learn and to reevaluate what it is that you want to store in here. Not the Rothschild indoctrinated university stuff. You want to put new, natural information in there. Funny you should say that. The golden dragons. Yes, Nubia. The golden rays are connected to the golden dragons. And I bought this one the other day because I was so attracted to it. It's a little golden dragon. Fire dragon. They're coming in strong. Their frequency is coming in really, really strong, because it's also bringing the abundance codes. These abundance codes. But it's time to learn something new every day. Do a course. read a book, buy a new book. I've just bought the New Zealand foraging book so that when I go out foraging, focus on positive thinking, stay away from social media, stay away from all this garbage that's happening in social media and on the news. Breaking traditional assumptions is really important. So, you know, this is being passed down through our DNA, through our forefathers, from our DNA bloodlines. It's how they've thought, and they've passed that on to you. It's time to let all that go, free it all up. Simplify your surroundings now. We're going into a new season, so get rid of a lot, do a big cleanse out, because that lifts your consciousness. So it's about keeping everything clear. Get rid of the clutter. Clutter brings in more clutter. And you want to be clear of everything to go into this new diamond, new earth. So this 1010 portal is encouraging all these things to happen for yourself, for your consciousness to come up, to rise up. And, you know, I've just been sitting here. I've got all around me, down here on the floor, everywhere. I've just got journal after journal after journal. And I'm just clearing out all the clutter. But there's so much information in those journals. Where do I put them? Where do I store them? It's about, don't sweat the small stuff. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Be free. And be brave. Be brave. Just step outside your comfort zone. You know, think outside the square. Because society has had you trapped in this square. It's time to get out, to set it free. And so the 1010 portal is encouraging that. It's about going into your higher consciousness. It's about waking up the masses, the final big wake-up call. Because if they don't wake up now, they're not going to. They need to find some spiritual practices. They need to know themselves. A lot of people don't know who they truly are. They do not know themselves. They need to learn to love themselves, and they need to trust their higher selves and trust themselves. Oh, Val, it's from you, from the US. Thank you, hon. I'll open that up in a minute. Oh, gosh, let's get comfortable again. I sit here with a blanket on me too. So it's about forming new routines, forming new spiritual practices, new habits, that kind of thing. It's very important. Letting go of negative, making positive, get rid of repetitive behaviour. Start looking at possibilities. Hi, Amy. Start looking at ways to break things down and put them into groups, into sections, to make it easier for you to live with. This is also a time for questioning the truth, investigating outcomes, find alternative answers, and don't make assumptions. So that's what this 1010 portal is bringing. It's bringing that final wake-up call, that higher consciousness. And we're going to activate that today. It's also allowing you to connect with your twin flame. Hi, Val, just saw you come online. Look what just arrived. While I was online, your parcel. So I shall open that up shortly. Trying to read what it says. Oh. Yes, it found its way through hurricanes and everything. So it's the 1010 portal today. It's about increasing your knowledge, increasing your wisdom, helping others to find their higher consciousness. And as I said, with all this energy and frequency of the hurricanes and everything, the 1010 portal comes with it. It comes with this frequency to shift, to move everything, to start that new beginning, to finish the 75% of the diamond new earth, to bring in that new light, those golden rays that are going to start pouring in once the rain, once the flooding, once the fire, everything goes. It's going to bring in those new central sun rays. It's going to bring in the consciousness, the light codes, the light language, the abundance. Everything is slowly filtering in from this 1010 portal. And so it's a very important 1010 portal. I've also got this from one of my courses that I did. 12 signs that you're using your higher consciousness. So for those that want to understand, hi Dawn, how to use your higher consciousness, or to help people to use their higher consciousness, this is the 12 signs. Your energy is becoming more loving and softer. You take full responsibility for your life and where you are right now. Now this is what I was saying earlier about all the changes that you have to question and make room for, declutter, all these things that are happening right now with this 1010 portal. It's a huge big portal opening up, the Stargate of higher consciousness. It's also connected to the Orions, because the Orions use the space, the head space. You own your emotions. You practice self-love. Give yourself a hug every day. This is something that's really important, to learn how to love again, a true love. Put your arms out in front of you, cross them over, and really hug yourself. Practice self-love and say, oh, just like if someone loves you and they hug you so hard. Do that to yourself, because self-love is more important for you to love yourself, to love others. You share that love with others. Hi, April. You are kind, loving, and compassionate. You have a strong desire to change your life. You pull away from toxic people. Now, when I said you're decluttering at this time, I'm talking from 1010 onwards into the new year. You will start to pull away with those energies that no longer serve you, those people that no longer are part of your life, and they are toxic to your new consciousness that's coming in. You have trouble sleeping. Now, how many of us in the last week have had trouble sleeping with these new solar flares coming in? We've had a massive timeline change. Storms, hurricanes, earthquakes bring in timeline changes, and we've had a huge timeline change right now. And so it affects our sleep. And I was just saying earlier, for those that have come on late, it affects your teeth, because your teeth are crystals. Your teeth are connected to the quartz crystal. It's like when someone scratches the blackboard with their nails and your teeth go all funny, like, oh, it hurts my teeth. That is because it's the crystal reacting. You dissolve destructive habits. Now remember, I said you have to create these new ways for yourself. Know yourself, love yourself, and trust your higher self. This is all about this higher self-knowledge, wisdom, truth coming through, understanding what's going on, because this is the last chance for the ones that are just sitting on the fence there to be able to move forward. The ones that are running from the storm at the moment are the ones that are running in fear. They're still in fear frequency, fear energy. You are more productive. You no longer feel the need to compete. Now this is really important, because in New Earth we will not compete. All competitive sports, all competitiveness will disappear. There'll be no need to compete. We're all equal with one. Your teeth have been hurting. Yep. Crystals. They're the crystals. I got a profound download about my teeth a few weeks ago. I forgot to mention it to you. And it wasn't until this morning when I was doing some channeling and I went, oh yeah, our teeth are crystals. And this is that frequency, that 1010 Orion, higher self, higher consciousness coming in. And you practice gratitude. So these are the 12 signs I'm talking about. When you're using your higher consciousness, when you're helping people to find their way, because this is their last chance on this 1010 portal to find their higher consciousness. So when you're using your 12 signs, you know you're in full higher consciousness. If you want this list, let me know and I'll send it out to you. It's one of my slides I did in one of my 1010 activations a couple of years ago. I think it was 2022. So some of the questions that we should be asking ourselves right now is, this is not us who are already awake. This is for the ones that are waking up in this higher consciousness. It's about connecting to your physical higher self. So what is it that you like about yourself? What is it that you think about yourself that you really, really like? Because that connects to that soul connection you have. It's not about the physical. It's about your consciousness and what you really love about yourself. The biggest thing right now is, what is it that you think that you can give to New Earth? What is it that you think you have to help others to get to New Earth? If you love that about yourself, Animal Sanctuary, no one would be allowed to live there. It was much, oh man, went up too fast. I saw Florida as an animal. Absolutely. Absolutely, Dawn. I agree. So what is the most highest conscious thing about yourself? You think about it. What is it that you really love? And I was thinking about this morning with the 1010. And the biggest thing that I love about my highest consciousness is I help others. I connect with whoever needs the information at the time. And I love being able to give that information freely to people in service. If someone's got an issue or a problem, I can connect and find out for them. Whether it be galactic, angel, dragon, Gaia, whatever, ascended masters. I love being able to pass that information on to whoever. It depends on how it's received. But, hi Kelly. But that's part of our higher consciousness. And what did it say here in the top 12 higher consciousness? You must be more loving and more softer. And you've got to practice gratitude. And you've got to love yourself. Give yourself that hug every day. It's so important right now to feel love. Not just from other people. Don't expect other people to give you that love. Give yourself that love. Just really hug yourself really hard. Happy 1010. Absolutely. Miss Orion. We've got an Orion on the call. This is your day, girl. And then when you've got to the point where what you love about your conscious self, think about what it is that you love physically about yourself. What is it that you love physically about yourself? Because we never, ever talk about our physical appearance, how much we love our physical appearance. We always say, oh, I wish I didn't have these hands, or I wish I didn't have these nails, or oh, I don't like my hair today, or whatever. We've got to stop doing that. We've got to say what we love about ourselves each day. So what is it? Stop and think. What is it you physically love about yourself? Oh, I'm overweight, I'm bloated today. Geez, I love this bloatiness. I'm ascending. Turn it around. And then think about the most spiritual thing you like about yourself, especially, you know, what is it that's in your daily practice that you really love spiritually about yourself? What is it that you do every day that's your little spiritual practice? I wake up in the morning and I quickly do a short meditation. It's only 5 minutes. I lay in bed and do it. I thank the heavens for the day. I do a little channel. I always say, okay, team, I'm in service. What do I need to know to help people today? What is it that I need to do for New Earth? And then think about your mental abilities. Everyone is uniquely beautiful. Absolutely, Nubia. Everyone has their own beauty. But I agree with you, Nubia. So what is the most mental thing you love about yourself? Your passions, your abilities, your drive. What gets you up in the morning? What gets you up and get going for New Earth? What is it that makes you? This is all to do with the 1010 portal, people. You're going to be feeling a lot of emotional feelings. You're going to be feeling a lot of change, and a lot of people have got their final awakening coming in, and you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared to know all this about yourself, to pass on that knowledge and wisdom and to help others. It's a very important portal. So, you know, I think, what drives me? What gets me up in the morning? And when I was in the corporate world, when that alarm clock went off, it went on snooze, and then, oh, I've got to get up. Now, I do my little meditation, I do my little channeling, and I'm up. Let's start again. You know, each day is different. And then ask yourself, this is a very important 1010 day, ask yourself, am I in the right role for myself right now? Am I in the right space? Because it's those golden rays, when the storms and everything clear, and those golden rays come in and hit you with light codes, you're going to have to be aware of where you're meant to be, what you're meant to be doing right then. And they're coming very, very shortly. This is opening up these new golden rays to hit Earth. And when you think about the role that you're in, ask yourself, how does it affect my frequency? And how does it affect my energy field? Am I suited to this? Is this my service? These are the kind of questions you can help people answer themselves. Because you're all going to become counselors. And then ask them, what do you trust about yourself? That's another good one. What do you trust about yourself? A lot of people that have had addictions, and this is going over the years where, you know, I've done counselling, they cannot trust themselves with addictions. It's very hard to let that go. Those golden rays are like fireworks everywhere, non-stop. I wish everyone could see them. It's just magical. Absolutely. It's going to be magical. That's why these golden dragons are coming in. They're coming in big time. And this is why they're washing everything away. And I know they're working on Orlando Disney at the moment. And the message I got this morning was that they're cleaning out the tunnels from the human trafficking, because the dark, the elites, heard it was coming, and they started cleaning them out and getting rid of evidence with acid. And they were using acid down there. And so that's got to be cleansed, because we don't want to take that in our soil and our plant life into the diamond. That's got to go. And this is part of this big cleansing that's going on down in Florida. So another little note. So a lot of you haven't hit 1010 yet. I hit it this morning, and man, did it come in with a boom, like an earthquake. And I felt my whole body vibrating. Hot and cold sweats. I've got a t-shirt on at the moment, but a blanket on my knees. I had a fluffy cardigan on early this morning. I've gone hot again. So your temperature will go high and low, and of course your teeth. Remember I said your teeth are crystals. And this is your body adjusting into that new frequency. Hi Dawn, how are you, hon? So what will happen, how are you? You're in Florida, are you okay? Moving into that new frequency, moving into that new energy, you will find your body's temperature will go up and down. And that's why your teeth ache, because they're a crystal. So you think of what the quartz does. The fluid in your body will go up and down. You'll have fluid retention. You'll either be doing a lot of peeing or a lot of drinking. And this is that new timeline shift, that new frequency coming in, that new shift. When you have a big storm like this, the timeline changes. We've gone right up in our dimensions. So our bodies are now having to adjust to it as well. Another thing I got was the light language, which is the language of love. The true light language is coming online for people, and they're just going to start speaking it. I'm going through it now. It has hit land now. The eye is right over Stargate 2, Sarasota. Well, this is galactic. This is Commander Milton. Yeah, and of course Dawn, everyone's got Dawn Elizabeth, not Dawn Joy. Dawn, everyone is going to say it's your hormones. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's the frequency. So I've got the 12 signs for you to use your higher consciousness. And if you want that, so that when your friends come online, because a lot of people that are sitting on the fence, this is the 1010 portal opening for them. What is Commander Milton? Milton is the hurricane that's hitting you now. It's Commander Milton. It's a galactic ship doing the work, clearing the earth. I've just posted a picture of the ship. It's a flat base ship. It's not a cloud. Go watch my last live or my latest video up on YouTube. It's all in there. It's all been channeled. And we were told by Miley, who works with the military, that the naming format of these hurricanes are changing, and overnight they went from plain names to Milton, Milton being Commander Milton. And then one of the ladies in my team that works as a commander, she trained Commander Milton as a cadet. His ship, a cleaning earth for the new diamond frequency. So in my guiding light, I don't know how many of you have got guiding light in my book, we do have the 1010 portal activation channeled from the Ascension Masters. The Ascension Masters are the light beings from the 7 to 12th dimension. They're just pure white beings. They're so high conscious. They come through quite regularly, and I channeled them this time in 2022 for the 1010 Stargate. So I'll read it to you because we will be activating the portal right now. So if you can all put your hands on, and then I'm going to do some channeling. If you can put your hands on your heart and bring in the frequency for the 1010 portal Stargate to open, to raise the consciousness of Earth, to raise the consciousness of those people that still have time, to raise the consciousness so the fear disappears right now, and to bring in that self-love, to bring in that 12 signs of using your consciousness. We are gathered here today to celebrate the opening of the 1010 Stargate, to receive our new light beams, to receive our new codes, to upgrade to higher versions of ourselves. We are ready for the basics of life, to return to that was, to live abundance, trust, and gratefulness. We are ready for the new awakening to receive for all on earth. We are ready to be of service, to support and be way showers to the new awaken. We are ready for those to meet their twin flame, to support their twin flame activation, and to be part of this love story for many. We ask today that the 1010 portal be activated today of the highest light source that is best for Gaia and souls to be awakened. We receive all new source of highest light. We receive new beginnings of basic living, abundance, trust, and love. We are grateful. We receive our soul twin flame in the highest light and divine timing. We ask that the twin flames together now be received with the highest of source light love like never before. This is the actual activation. We command all actions of the 1010 portal be activated and received today. We command that our energy source, newest highest light, be received today. We command we have abundance and gratefulness back to basic living today. We command that all soul due to awaken, awake today and find us for support, assistance and service. We command that all twin flames be activated to find one another today, to carry out service in their mission. We command all existing twin flames find their new love within their oneness and reunite their flame today. We command moving forward today that my heart overflows with love for all that is. We command that I am newest of the highest form. We ask that these commands be of the highest light at 1010 Stargate portal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clap. Activate. It is now activated. Then you say, I am new of highest light. I am back to basics. I am the new light source energy. I am love, twin flame gratefulness and abundance. I am service. I am, I trust, so it is. Now you can ring a little bell after that. I usually ring my little bell. And just allow those codes to allow that frequency and that energy to fulfill you. Now, talking about the twin flame, this is also a time to activate those who are going to have in their mission in this time their twin flame to come into their energy field. If it doesn't come in between now and the 2-2 portal, so I'm talking 2-2-25, because twin flames come in on the 10-10 portal and they come in on the 2-2 portal. It won't be until next year. But if you activate that now, if you've never had a twin flame or you know you have one, it's coming through. This is connected to the golden rays and golden dragons. Absolutely it is. So I'm going to do some channeling and I'm going to ask Commander Usher what else we can be doing for the 1010 portal, about the hurricanes, and any other questions you may have. It's a special treat today. So just let me get into it. Here he is. Commander Usher is my Palladian father. He is commander of the First Fleet, for those that don't know. So he runs a whole fleet of Palladian ships, oversees the Palladian work that they do. Father, is there anything else that we can do for the 1010 portal? Oh yes, dear Ameria, you have transported a beautiful message to the people of Earth today. However, there is one more thing you can do, and that is stay true to yourself. true to your beliefs, true to what you know is true, because now is the time for reveals. Through this, through the running of the storms, the clearing of earth, there will be truth revealed. And those that start to see this and see all that is revealed is going to need your support and love, the truth that you hold so dear to you, to help them expand their consciousness. You, the light workers of New Earth, are doing such great works right now, and we're so extremely proud of you all. Embrace this 1010 Stargate and allow the new consciousness fulfill you with all the highest light codes you can receive. Allow yourself to settle over the 3 days of these new codes coming in, and allow your truth to be what it is and stand for it in your highest consciousness. Commander Usher. Thank you. Okay, so that was a beautiful message. It always makes me cry. He's so wise. Okay, so let's ask about these hurricanes. One more question about the hurricanes. Now, we have been informed what's going on. Can you give us a clear indication where we're at? Oh, beautiful dear Miria. You see, this has to be done, and the earth do not understand. This has to be done to clear the frequency, to clear the energy, to clear the dirt, the filth, the pollution, all that has been ruined on old earth, to create new earth. We, the galactics, are helping you to form this new earth. We are doing it with the highest love, and it does hurt us and gives us grief to see the pain that is happening on earth. But this does have to happen to shift that, to create that. He's just giving me a visual. The water is washing everything away. The flow is getting faster to bring in this new consciousness, to bring in the pureness, to bring in this new earth. And many have signed contracts not to be here after this, as we restructure, size the earth. See, a lot of people do not understand that what is happening with earth is affecting all our other planets, all our other consciousness, our universe. So what you do here is such great work. Stand strong, beautiful light workers of earth, warriors of us. Just keep your faith, keep your truth. Be strong, dear ones. It's almost done. Commander Usher. Okay, so he's telling you they don't want to have to do this either, but it's part of the big plan. Oh, and Val, while you're online, I'll open up your parcel. Will the 5D timeline be activated in this area after Milton comes through? 75% we've got to do in the diamond structure by mid next year. I talked about this in my last slide. So by 2025 is the change, is the 5D coming in. A lot of us who are already living in that frequency will go up to 7D. And 2026 is the abundance year, the golden rays of true abundance and living a new earth. 26, 2 and 6 is an 8. 8 is the abundance number. Let me find out. Sarasota. He's showing me a visual of it underground. Many tunnels are being cleared out right now from the acid overflow. There are stargates there. It's bringing in the new frequency. Yes, it's bringing in the new consciousness. He said a lot of the old stargates will be closed down and new portals will be opening. Us, the light workers, will be opening the new portals. So a lot of these old stargates are being closed down and renewed. And some of our new service work and new earth will be to open up the new portals and stargates to allow the light codes, the new abundance codes and rainbow codes to enter earth. We're cleansing away all old stargates, all old ruins of acid spills and poisons, and specifically that area is the cleansing of old stargates, especially the darker stargates. There are dark and light stargates there, but they're having to cleanse the area, and then they're going to decide what to do. Will you keep some of the light ones open? Temporarily they will be open until new ones are formed. We are going to help the light workers create these around earth. You're being positioned on ley lines now where you live to open up the new stargates. I hope that answers your question. Nice to receive gifts, guys. Anyone else got any questions while I'm here? Now I'm coming out hot and sweaty again. See? It's these energies, it's these frequencies coming in. Ah, you are going to be chosen to do that. Interesting. He just told me, till dawn, that she's going to be trained up in her sleep to open up the new stargates. Just going to get the scissors, folks, so I can open up this beautiful gift from my beautiful star sister Val from Florida, where I stayed when I came over. And hopefully I'll be there again next year in my travels. Train you up, hun. We're all going to be trained up. Pacific people that work with the Galactics will be trained up to open up these. I've actually got a meditation activation coming up towards the end of the year in the group for opening portals. That's the start of it. Are there any ley lines in Panhandle of Florida? Yes, there is. He just said yes. There's an animal stargate, Val, there. He said there's an animal stargate. Does that make sense to you? Oh, stargate. Dimensional animal beings. What about unicorns? Ooh, oh, thank you, Nubia. I felt tears. Yeah, I always feel his love. Ooh, do not bend. Do not bend. You feel drawn to that area. Nothing's a coincidence, remember. Oh. Oh, Val. That's so beautiful. Oh, that's so beautiful. It's a painting of the camellia. We just did a camellia activation for New Earth. It's a very important plant and medicine for New Earth. And yesterday I picked all the young leaves off the camellia tree. They're actually over there drying. I'm going to make my first camellia tea. And I'm actually filming the process so that you guys can see me make the tea. So beautiful and so well captured. Just like my plant out the front. It's so beautiful, Val. I'll get that framed. Wow. The artist is Alison Daw. D-A-W. Herbaceous specimen art. I saw beautiful white birds flying when I saw the new Florida. They were huge. Coming through that Stargate. The animal Stargate is bringing all the new animal beings for New Earth. It's a very beautiful gift. Where's that journal? So the camellia is a tea. It's a Japanese. We went to Japan to activate the camellia. And it's fascinating what we learned about it. They're real flowers. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. There's so much energy in it. It's beautiful. So we've activated basil lately, and we've activated the camellia. But the camellia was sitting in the Lemurian temples in Japan. And it's going to be a skin tonic, it's going to be food source, it's going to be drunk like iced tea, and it's related to magnolia. So the magnolia tree and the camellia tree are very similar. Yeah, Florida has been reformed into New Earth. A lot of these countries that are going into New Earth will be the new countries as well. So, as I said, there's going to be 4 different sections, north, south, west and east, and we've been lied about the east, west. Camellia vitamins for skin. The flower itself is sacred geometry. It's connected to the diamond, Merkaba frequency. They told us our DNA are all built the same way, like the sacred geometry. There's an activation for that too. The camellia is a good luck charm to many and bring all forms of abundance to true believers. Most houses are safe with a camellia tree outside, as they are the protectors of the land and home. Wealth and good crops can be created with the magical beauties, and what they used to do in times gone by in Japan, they put white camellias around their rice fields and around their land for protection. So we learned a lot during that one. That was all channeled. So it's got food and medicine qualities. It's very beautiful. Thank you, Val. I really appreciate that. Go up there in my little art gallery. One more message. Follow me, have guiding light. If you haven't purchased it, I still have, I think, about 5 left. And I'm working on my third book, but I'm having delays with it because of technology. Do we have another message for the 1010 today? Can I give everyone online a message? Okay, the Palladians are going to give you a message, the High Council. Commander Usher is stepping back and the High Council is coming forward. They're standing there all together. There's a mix. We, the High Council, come forward to give you a message for the 1010 Gateway Stargate today for those that remain in high consciousness and about to receive. We walk amongst you, dear ones. We are here. You just need to look, ask and feel. We love you all so much, and we appreciate and honour the work that you do in your service and the sacrifices that you make to do this. And we honour that. As we work from above, you work below. You keep this going. You keep this moving forward, as there's many changes hitting Earth right now through tornadoes, through hurricanes, earthquakes and eruptions, floods and fires. However, you will survive this. You will enter the new earth, the heaven on earth that they speak about. This is coming to you all as a reward for your beautiful service and work that you have done, and connecting to pure source light and understanding our creator of all that is. Your love, your light shines above. We see it, we hear you, we feel you. We're here always to help connect, to help you to understand. You only need to ask and we are here. There's many of us now working with you side by side to connect with these shapes that need to be formed into the diamond to create these new landmarks. You see, countries are changing shape. You are changing with it to be pure, to be light, and we're helping with that. We're keeping you safe. As your mission was signed up a long time ago, we promise to keep you safe and secure from all that is happening. You are guarded and you are protected in love. We, the Palladian High Council, are here today to grant you all that is through the high consciousness of the golden rays. We grant you this today with love, honour, appreciation. Much love to you all and many golden blessings. Thank you, Council. So that's the 1010 update. And it was going to be a special one, that I know. And I had to share all the information that was coming through. It was coming in flows. So remember, we're activating the higher consciousness of many people right now. This is the time for them to wake up, not run away, not be in fear. This is their last chance to raise their consciousness and for us to receive the codes to help them. Thank you again for the beautiful gift, Val. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope these messages, this information resonates with you. That's all I can say right now, as this is a very important Stargate. And understand that your work has been recognised. Your patience has been recognised. Remember, I spoke about my grandmother's message yesterday in the live about having the patience and the trust. Go back and listen to those messages again. Very important time, guys. And so grateful for being here. As I said, in the 12 higher consciousness, we must practice gratitude. you know, and understand your own emotions. Let yourself cry, let yourself laugh, give yourself a hug, practice self-love every day. You can't beat it. You become a better person. You really do. All right, guys, take care.